The Bin, brought to you by Swole Patrol. Hello investors, my name is Alex and we are the group Swole Patrol. Today we are excited to present to you our new innovation called The Bin, a novel rubbish bin designed to make taking out the trash a breeze. In this presentation we will discuss the factors that prove the bin's desirability, feasibility, and viability, and why you should invest in us. To start us off, Isha will now describe the problem faced by the people of New Zealand that we are addressing with our product.
There's no denying that household waste disposal is an issue in New Zealand, with too much plastic being involved. It's a matter of convenience that sees households and businesses reaching out for plastic bin liners to avoid the mess and hassle that would come from not having one. The messes involved the pungent odours. We're all too familiar with the troubles of using a generic bin. We also can't turn a blind eye towards the environmentally damaging impact of plastic bags and waste disposal. Each year, between 500 billion to 1 trillion plastic bags are produced globally, and only 1 to 3% of this is recycled. This means that a vast majority is adding to the global landfill crisis, and waste disposal is a major contributor to this. 50% of New Zealanders are very concerned about the impacts of waste, and 23% of us find alternatives to be less hygienic. So this got us thinking. There must be a way to remove plastic liners from the equation, while simultaneously improving hygiene in households and in offices around Aotearoa. We'll now move on to Gavin to discuss our innovation.
Thanks, Isha. So this is our product, the bin. The bin is an innovative take on a traditional household bin. It serves the same purposes as a normal bin, but without the use of plastic bags while remaining hygienic. This is especially important in this day and age where everyone is more aware of environmental issues. The bin is made out of polypropylene, which is durable in environments where organic solvents are prevalent, like food waste. The recycling of polypropylene is also fastly available in New Zealand, making it an ideal material for the bin. The main feature of the bin is the hatch system at the bottom. The hatch is activated by buttons on the handles, and both buttons must be pressed to prevent unintentional openings. There are also rubber sealants at the top and bottom to confine smells and liquids from escaping the bin. Combining with the hydrophobic coating on the inside walls, these features allow food waste to be disposed hygienically. I will now pass on to Helen to talk about the market analysis.
The main customer segments for the bin are medium to high-income households, people who are environmentally conscious, and small businesses. Our initial market research has shown these customer segments want to reduce their total plastic waste while maintaining aesthetics and hygiene. We used a survey run by the Ministry for the Environment to gain additional insight into how Kiwis are thinking about waste. Over 50% of New Zealanders were found to be very or extremely worried about the impacts of waste, highlighting the desirability of our product. We used the Market Mapper tool from StatsNZ based on the 2013 census to estimate the total addressable market, which consists of all households and businesses in New Zealand. The serviceable addressable market, which excludes low-income households, and the serviceable obtainable market, which includes just those consumers who would be most environmentally conscious. The diagram shows the total for each section. We would like to undertake further market research in the form of a survey and focus group to ensure we can make any necessary tweaks to our design before manufacturing is committed to. Jess will now present our competition overview.
Through research and analysis on our target market, we decided that our four main competitors are standard rubbish bins, diaper bins, the Can-Be, and the Minus. Additionally, we also considered plastic bag alternatives as competitors, since they are rising in the market. We analysed 6 factors, these including their features, costs, environmental effects, and levels of hygiene. Our research concluded that the more affordable options lacked hygiene features, with the requirement of bin liners proving them to be environmentally unfriendly. The more premium options offered these hygiene features, an example being UV disinfection technology. However, these options can start at high price points and have ongoing costs for maintenance. Biodegradable and compostable bags are known to be environmentally friendly, although incorrect disposal of these bags will pose the same threats as regular plastic bags. So, based on this table, you can see that only the bin covers all aspects. We designed this product to bring to light the negative impacts waste disposal can have on the environment. Low maintenance costs combined with the hygienic and effortless waste disposal experiences is why we believe in the success of the bin. I'll now throw it over to Aaron to tell you about our project scope.
The goals for this project are to make the bin a highly recognized necessity in homes and workplaces, to produce a high-quality product that people will want to buy, to help reduce the amount of plastic in New Zealand's waste disposal process, and to make a profit through the sales of our product. To achieve these goals, we have split the project up into these separate stages. These stages will occur at these times indicated, with milestones at the end of each stage. Splitting the project into these separate stages will allow us to gauge where we are positioned in the project at all times and to let us know if we are tracking as planned. This will also allow us to focus our efforts to each stage in turn. As of now, we are aiming to sell our product through retailers to our target market of small to medium-sized groups of people, such as homes or offices. We are also aiming to use recyclable materials in line with our goals for this project. Next, Raymond will introduce our management team.
At the helm of the project team will be Lucas as the CEO. He will be in charge of managing the various departments and ensuring everything is up to par. Aaron and myself will be in the operations department. Our job is to ensure productions run smoothly and at a high standard. Then the product development team will be Gavin and Graham. They will manage and coordinate the bin's overall development from a prototype to a sellable product. To communicate with stakeholders and identify business opportunities, we have Helen and Jessica, who will be in charge of the business development department. For product design, it is only appropriate for Alex to be given that role, as he is responsible for the beautiful bin designs seen in previous slides. And finally, in charge of the research division is Isha and Tusha, who will cover everything from market research to research on usable technologies. Now Lucas for financial projections.
In the first year of business, a cash flow of $27,000 is expected, second year $87,000, and third year $175,500. This means we're expecting positive cash flows for the first 3 years of trading based on estimated revenues and expenses, which is very promising. On top of that, the net present value is $84,500. It was calculated using a hurdle rate of 20%, as the business is a startup and therefore potentially quite risky. However, the internal rate of return is calculated to be 30%, which is significantly higher than the hurdle rate. As a result, an initial investment of $100,000 to start with the bin is profitable for investors and secure considering how high the internal rate of return is. As a result, making the bin financially viable. And now to talk about the business model canvas is Graham.
Our business model canvas outlines where the value in our product is, who our key partners are, as well as details on how the product will be produced and sold. As Gavin outlined in the description, our bin is bag-free, hygienic, and odor-limiting. This makes it eco-friendly and caters to our customer segments of both environmentally conscious medium to high-income households, as well as small businesses. Throughout the lifetime of the bin, we will undertake 5 key activities. To make the bin, we undertook product research and product development. In the sales process, the other 3 activities will take over, namely distribution, sales marketing, and customer service. Each of these activities has an associated key partner. These include our investors, our retail partners, and importantly, our manufacturers. Our manufacturers will be making the bin, which we'll sell through our retail partners. We aim to advertise using social media channels, focusing in on our environmentally conscious customer segment. Finally, Tusha will conclude our presentation with what we need to put our plans into action.
Our team is seeking $100,000 in investment to begin manufacturing the bin with the aim to launch by early 2021. This investment will cover expenses such as employee salaries, manufacturing, financial contracts with retailers, and marketing. The investment is also necessary to generate positive cash flow within 2 years, and it covers the loss we project to accrue for the first 8 months of launch. We are also seeking professional expertise on how to optimize the manufacturing and distribution of the bin. This is to ensure that the bin has a strong introduction to the market and to prevent overproduction of inventory relative to the demand. Furthermore, our team is seeking investors with the right connections in the waste disposal industry. This could include partnerships with existing bin companies, manufacturers, and distributors. Our team believes that the bin is a revolution in the waste disposal industry. Your investment, expertise, and connections could ensure the future of our product and New Zealand. Thank you for your time.